Good morning, everyone. Bon dia. What time is it today? 6:36. Jesus. Nobody deserves this. Oh, today was tough. It was actually tough to wake up. And you know why it was tough? Because I had already gotten my body used to not waking up. Well, I don't have any water on my windshield thingies. That's not good. I had already gotten my body to wake up at 7 something. So just a quick backstory here. I've been waking up at 6 to go to the gym for a few years now. However, and that's one of the reasons why I'm actually making this. My consistency into going to the gym was not great. So but I still wake up at 6. I would just stay in bed. Well, every now and then I would fall asleep and then sleep more. But usually I woke up at 6:30. Every now and then I would go to the gym. But on the last couple of weeks, I decided to move gym, or to go to another gym. And one of the things that I was going to do is, instead of going to the gym at 6:30 like I'm doing now, I would go to the gym by around 11 a.m. or something like that. So that means that meant that I didn't need to wake up. Oh, that's good. That meant that I didn't. Oh, the lighting is horrible. Jesus, I look like a monster. Let's put it like that. The lighting on top is horrible. So that meant that I didn't need to wake up at 6 anymore. I only needed to wake up at 7 something, so that I would go to work. And so that was a great step in quality. You know what I mean? So waking up at 7:30, that was amazing. Not that I probably gotten any more rest, to be honest, but it was a mental comfort. You know what I mean? To be able to wake up later. But today, 6 a.m. when the alarm clock went off. Jesus. What's happening? Well, but things need to be done. Weights need to be pushed. And, yeah. Okay, what am I going to do today? Now, I was thinking of my workout, and I was trying to find something interesting. And who comes to take the dog for a walk at 6:40 a.m.? Jesus. But okay. So I was thinking about my workout, and one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to basically scramble my original workout in a way. So I'm going to do two things. I'm going to do two things. One, scramble my workout in a way that I will do basically the same things that I was doing before, but I am going to make them twice a week. So and I literally grabbed an Excel form, and I placed on that Excel form or page all of the group muscles that I hit on each day. So Monday was back, 5 times. Tuesday, legs 7 times, so leg, and then or not Wednesday, third day, chest, and so forth. So I grabbed that, and then I moved it around in a way that I will hit those same things, but twice a week. And then, so that was like the first thing. And then, what I did next was I tried to rearrange it in a way that is interesting, but it doesn't. It kind of goes into the push-pull legs. So, or in this case, pull-push legs. So, first day is going to be pull, right? Pull is pushing, right? So it's back day. Then day 2 will be chest. Day 3 will be legs. And on the pull day, I'm also doing biceps, if I'm not mistaken. On push day, I'm also doing triceps. And on leg day, I'm doing shoulders, because that was my I don't know what to do with this day, right? And I've been searching on the internets, and you can mix legs and shoulders without any problems, because it's two muscle groups that don't interfere absolutely with each other. So I can go with that. However, what's the thing? Yesterday I already did shoulders, so I don't want to do shoulders today, which means that today the only thing that I need to do is legs, which is nice. And now that I have split things around and I have extended things for 6 days instead of 3, instead of 5, sorry, that means that instead of doing 7 exercises of legs, I only need to make 4 today, which is interesting. Now I think that, I don't know if I'm going to do 4 or 5, because there's like a minimum that you need to do on the gym, right? Go to the gym to make 3 exercises and leave, in my perspective, might be a little bit too little. So I might do 4 or 5 leg exercises, and that's it. Now, which ones? I don't know exactly which ones yet, but I believe it's going to be something around leg press. Leg press, leg extensions, and most likely leg curls. But I'm going to confirm you once I do that. So see you soon. Alright. So it is done. Now the question is, was it worth it? Well, it's always worth it, right? Now, I did realize one thing. It was not as demanding as I think it should be. But to be honest, at the same time, I believe that I'm not pushing myself too hard, because this new way of training is still new to me, and I don't want to go all out at the start and then get halfway through and not be able to push anymore. So I'm trying to ease it in, you know what I mean? So I ended up doing high bar squats. I don't know who the hell invented high bar squats, but I hate him because I hate squats. But I did high bar squats. I did a couple of them, with lower weight on the bar. 3 to 4 repetitions, just warm it up. Just there you go. To warm it up, and then I did 3 sets, heavier sets than what I'm used to. I actually pulled something off here. Jesus, I was just the coach there actually then warned me in the second set that I was doing, he actually warned me because I was pushing my head. So one of the things that I learned from the internet was, I don't know if you guys know Mike Israetel, but he's a professor, scientist thingy, exercise scientist or whatever. And one of the things that he was able to understand, and I don't know if he proved it with studies, but I think he did, was you can have the concentric part of the movement more explosive, so going a little bit faster in a more of explosive way, but in the eccentric portion of the exercise, you need to ease into it, do it slow, controlled. So that means that I was doing my squats, kind of like, and then go down, and then go down. So one thing that I didn't realize, and my coach and the coach there warned me about it, was I was actually starting the movement, in an explosive way, but I was pushing my head first, right? So, and I was distorting the movement while doing that. In fact, there were two things that he warned me about. One was the head movement that I was doing. So I was first going with my head and then with the rest of the body, right? So I was using my upper area of the body, and that's why I think I pulled something here to start the movement instead of the legs. And he also warned me that my knees, when I started the movement, my knees bent inward. So I was down, right, on the squat position, and then while moving up, my knees bent down and then went to place. And he told me that I should focus on making sure that my knees stay in the same place. So that means there are two things on the high bar squat that I need to pay attention to: is not start the movement with my head, because I think I'm going to have a memory of that for the next few days, because I pulled something off here on my chest doing that, and my knees need to be straight. So I cannot have my knees moving while doing the movement. Then I went for leg curls. I was actually going for leg extensions, but the leg extension machine was being used, so I went for leg curl. I don't know which one is better, to do squats, leg curls, and then extensions, or just do squats, extensions, and then leg curls. But I wanted to focus on my quads this time. So more focus on quads, less focus on hamstrings. So that's why I did 2 squats and 1 leg curl. And then I went to leg extensions. So I did always the same thing, which is warm up and then do the exercise. So leg curl, then leg extensions, and then I did calves. And there's a little girl in the crossing walk thingy. I don't know how you say this. What's the name in English? Where people go through in the road. And then what? So I went with calves, and I finished with adductors and abductors. So the machine that I use allows to do both. So and I usually do them both. Something that I haven't realized is that I know that one of them is for the glutes, and the other one is for the inner thighs or something like that. And I'm still not sure, but I think I should do them every time that I do legs. So if I do them twice a week, I should do that twice a week. I think there's like a variant. I can go to a cable machine and pull the leg out and then push the leg in to kind of mimic the same movement, and that way I'm not exactly using the exact same machine for the same thing. So that should be better. And that was basically it. That was 40 minutes, which is still not still, It is a lot shorter than what I was used to, and that's kind of bothering me because I'm so used to lengthy workouts. Then that all of a sudden coming to a shorter one becomes, am I doing this right for sure? Aren't I missing something? I should be missing something, right? But I'm going to allow the results to speak for themselves within a few weeks. If I notice, because one thing that I didn't do, and I need to, but as I've said, I'm easing into it. One thing that I'm not doing, but I need to, is I'm not going into failure, and that's making the whole exercise not being as effective as it could. But I want to at least do a couple of weeks of normal training, and then once I go into 2 weeks, then I'll start going to failure. Guys, that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.